Hey everybody, this is Charlie from Charlie Cobra Reviews. This is going to be our review for The Cured. Now, this movie was really good. I could say that this film is definitely a fresh take and unique concept on the zombie genre. There are not too many movies that I've seen where they come up with some type of cure for the zombie virus. I mean, there's one I can remember, which is that movie Warm Bodies, but that movie was just good for laughs and a pretty terrible zombie movie in my opinion. Well, it had a couple of redeeming qualities, but anyways, this movie had a lot going for it. It was emotional, it was intelligent, it also got a lot of the zombie stuff right, which was a big plus. The actors did a great job. Sam Keeley with his flashbacks of being a zombie, and Tom Von Lawler with his resentment at society for how they treat the cured. Ellen Page did put on quite a good performance as the widowed Abby and the mother of Cillian. There was a lot of character development and a solid plot and story that had a great direction in where it was leading the movie. You know, my only complaint really was that the movie was a little slow in the beginning and the plot got a little complicated for a brief bit, but then course corrects itself. But this was a pretty great movie overall. I give it an 8 out of 10, and it gets my must-see seal of approval. There'll be spoilers from this section on in the review. Now, this movie was pretty great. Not to hype it up too much, but this was exactly as advertised in being a fresh take on the zombie genre. The story is that 5 years after the zombie virus outbreak, there was a cure found that works on 75% of the population. Now that those who were once zombies are being released back into society, there's a slew of problems brewing. I liked how this was a pretty smart and unique concept because it makes you think, what would happen in real life in this scenario? This is kind of a commentary on society as a whole and shows how we react to things. Some people are mad about these cured because they're murderers who killed people while they were infected. Some people see the situation as they were sick and didn't have control of themselves. The military acts as their caretakers in a way, sort of like a probation or a parole thing where they're given jobs and have to check in. If they don't, then they risk being incarcerated again. There start to be incidents where cured are attacked in public and discriminated against for having been infected. This leads to resentment for the rest of the public by the cured and a sort of underground movement like a terrorist group for the rights of the cured. There really is a lot of thought put into this film, and I think it warrants a second viewing to see how everything lines up. But I thought it was really good. Like I said before, I give this movie an 8 out of 10, and it gets my must-see seal of approval, where you definitely got to see this movie if you haven't seen it before. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to check out this review. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This was movie number 11 of our 31 Days of Halloween movie challenge, so stay tuned for the next scary movie review. And remember to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.